was in his picture. He was light skinned with some earrings. The diamonds was glistening. He had waves in his hair. Glistening. Okay. The man that stood before me. What's up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? What's good? What's popping? What's going on? In between, underneath, above, and all of that good stuff. How you feeling? How you kicking it? How you breathing? The moral of the story is poocha lay, sweet baby. How you doing? Y'all, I know the camera angle is pretty weird because let me explain. Let me explain. I was supposed to have bulk recorded weeks ago. Each week I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it next week. This video is due to y'all tomorrow. Actually, due to y'all today because it's currently 1 something in the morning. Yeah, I want to be consistent. I don't want to give myself an excuse. And since I wasted my own time by being on YouTube when I was supposed to be recording, I have to record to y'all now. So, without further ado, yeah, here we are. Hence why the angle is real weird because I'm preparing for bed. Y'all, let me get a little backstory before we get into the video. So, y'all, lately, I have been going through like a little funk or whatever. So, I have not been in my word like I should be, praying like I should be. Today was the first day in like some days that I have not read. I think it's been 2 days or 3 days. I have not read my word. Today I read my word, got my Bible study in, read my devotional. I just finished, and I was on YouTube, and I was like, I was gonna leave y'all a message on the community chat and be like, hey y'all, no video this week, woo. But I'm trying to grow the channel. You can't grow the channel and not be consistent. So I was like, well, however way I can get it, I'm gonna get it. My room is not a mess or anything like that. I don't know. I mean, I could do it at the usual angle. I just don't feel like it. So we're just gonna do it from here. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. You got the little storyline. Oh yeah, let me show you my notes. Y'all, I love my little this is my Bible study notes. And when I tell y'all, this is all from this, well, no. This is all from this year with my Bible study. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm so proud of myself. And the fact that, like, some of them are color-coded, like, it just gives. I have highlighters and stuff going. It just gives. Daughter of the Most High God, okay? It just gives that I know God. And he know me too. We're not casual, baby. We serious, okay? Me and God ain't casual. Nah, we in this thing for life. For eternity. Not even for life. Because life gonna be over. For eternity, we in this thing, okay? We in this thing like white on rice. Like, woo, if I could live in God's skin, I would. That's how obsessed I am with my Father, okay? Anyway. Without further ado, let's go right into this video. Boom, pow, 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 boom, pow, 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 boom, pow, 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 boom. Okay, so I was actually supposed to do a review for you all, but I never got to the review. So we're gonna do another story time, and then the next video I do will be the review of the movie that I was going to do. Because I can't do anime anymore because it's demonic. Okay. I can't do the shows that I was doing before because it's demonic. So, yeah. So, we got to do things that are in decency with the Lord. What is happening with my notebook? Okay. I'm about to say what in the world? So today's story time is also another story time to show how God protected me in my stupid error. And this story time is, I think I was in high school because a lot of my boy stuff were in high school. No, that's not true. That's not true. I was in middle school for some of them things. Well, I can't wait to get into the middle school story times. Girl, there was a time when a man got me a ring in middle school. Like, literally, I feel like every dude I've ever dated got me a ring. Like, am I Thanos? Am I collecting the infinity rings? Oh gosh, I'm not Thanos. That's the demon right there. I'm an angel. I'm a child of God. Well, I'm not an angel, but I'm a child of God. Anyway, no, that's not nor here nor there. Okay, so this is gonna be a cute little short story time. Okay, so I was on Facebook. This was the time of MySpace. Facebook was just popping. MySpace was still lingering around. Okay, so I used to go on my MySpace. Well, I would sneak and go on my MySpace and like do like, I think we used to have like top 5 of the week or whatever. And then this is when teach me how to jerk. Teach me how to how does it go? Oh, you a jerk. You a jerk. I know you a jerk. I know you a jerk. Jerk. Boy, they were fun. The light skin one. The light skin one. The light skin one. Was fun. The world, girl, you scared the crap out of me. Carry go. So this was a time. So one day I had came back from school or whatever. This is also the time when like computers would be like in the living room or whatever. So I came back from school. I snuck on my MySpace and I was doing like my little people of the week or whatever. Like my I barely had any friends like that, so I don't even know what I was. I think mine never really changed because I just kept the same people up there. When I had a boyfriend, I was changing it out or whatever. So I was on that. And this is when MySpace was like ending out, and then I ended up getting a Facebook. I think I initially had I think my sister created me. I initially had another Facebook, but I don't know what happened to that. But this Facebook that I'm currently on, my sister created it for me. And I was like, it wasn't even under my name, and it's still not under my name to this day. It's still not under my name. It's under my my father's name, you know. And my adopted father. And so I will go on there or whatever. This is when I'm no longer on Facebook and I'm no longer on MySpace. I'm kind of like veering. I was real late to the social media. This is when Kick was around. Loved Me Kick Down. Okay, Kick was around, and this is the era where everybody was like doing like Woovel and like what was the other one? I did Oovel. What was the other one? Sky something. It was Sky something. I don't know. But not a Sky Mile, baby. Sky something. Skype. That's what it was. Skype. So I was on Facebook one day. I don't know how I was just going through my DMs or whatever. And this dude messages me. Let's call him. Let's call him Red. I guess Let's call him Gold because my cup is. But I don't know. Let's call him Gold. So Gold DMs me, and like I don't know how Gold and I became friends. There was also a time where I was just accepting any and everybody who friend requests me. You get a friend. You get a friend. You get an exception. Yeah. Everybody, come on. Send a request. I'm accepted. Now, I don't do that no more. I don't even be on Facebook like that, to be quite frank with you. But I have gone through my friend list a plethora of times to delete people. Trust. And the people that are on my Facebook now are still people who I don't really like, know like that. And we're like, but anyway, this is trigger warning. Is it trigger? Is that the word? Trigger warning? Don't do what I did because it could have been completely dangerous. Okay? Completely dangerous. All right? So I meet this dude, and he DMs me. He's like, hey, you're so beautiful. How you doing? Da 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 da. Woo. And I was like, hey, thank you. And then he was like, my name is Gold. What is your name? And I was like, oh, my name is Yasmin. Woot. Okay. Now we proceeded to talk every day for a while. Well, not every day. Every time I go on, because again, I'm sneaking to do these things because like I had an overprotective father, a controlling overprotective father, biological father. And like, excuse me. And like I wasn't allowed to like talk to dudes or any of that stuff. So, I was thinking to do all of these things. Now, I wasn't really smart about it. At first, I wasn't, but I got real smart about it. I started erasing like the history. At first, I used to get caught up real bad, like real bad. Okay, like Carisha on Diddy, caught up bad. Okay, out here caught up real bad, looking real stupid. Okay, but when I learned about, that's why school is real great, because I was in computer class and I learned how to erase histories. Oh, baby. Where? Me not there. I was never on that computer. So I would sneak every as often as I could. If not, then I would go like on my sister's phone, or I would go like on my best friend at the time's phone, and somehow, some way, I would check my Facebook, or I'll go at school. Somehow the Facebook was being checked. Okay, so God and I would build we built conversation. We became cool enough. Okay, now I've never seen gold. Like I've never seen gold. And then mind you, we don't get into that. Hold on. So we built like a repertoire or whatever, and we're talking daily. And I had just got out of a relationship with, I don't think I ever talked to y'all about him, but this was like I don't think I ever talked to y'all about him, but with a guy. Okay, we're gonna talk about him. We're gonna talk about him because that was like a on and off relationship for a very long time, and he is so not attractive. Nobody ever dated was attractive beside my adult life. My young life, the people I was dating was just nah, I take that back. There's some people there's one particular guy that I dated that was actually cute. Anyway, let's focus here. So we built a repertoire or whatever, and we're talking daily and we're getting to know one another or whatever. So one day he's like, we should meet up. Now I've never met this man before. I'm kind of only talking to him because he looked a little bit like my current ex at that moment he looked like my ex. Okay, he reminded me of my ex. All right, there was a time in my life where I dated like guys back to back that had the same name, not intentionally, but like it was like they had the same name back to back. It was so weird. But he was one of the guys that I dated. My ex was one of the guys that I dated. I only consider them exes because I feel like middle school relationships and high school relationships weren't really about anything, unless you got pregnant from that, and that's different. And you out the conversation. But me, I didn't get pregnant, so they weren't really nothing to me. So he brings the conversation of like, let's meet or whatever. And I'm like, I was real gullible and real like, woohoo for man attention. So I was like, yeah, of course it's mate. The only thing is, in my mind, I know for a fact that like my father is not how we gonna meet. Like I be having to sneak to like get the little entertainment that I got, the stories I'm about to tell y'all. I have to sneak to do all of those things. So I was just like, how are we gonna meet? How? So I was like, yeah, we should meet or whatever, with no intention of really meeting him. Okay, I just say yeah because I know I wasn't gonna. So he was like, oh, okay, so we should go to the movies. And I was like, yeah, sure. What day do you... I'm really good at, like, pretending and going along with things. as I'm telling y'all this story, like so many stories are coming to my mind. I need to write them down because I'm gonna forget, because I need to get out of story times about those. But I asked him what day he want to go. So let's say he's like, oh, we can go like October 12th. I don't know. At 6 p.m. And I'm like, oh, okay, that works. Whatever. Let's do it. What do you want to watch? And yeah. Okay. At this point, I'm just building conversations. Okay. So he's talking about it. Every time I check my Facebook, he's like messaging me about it. Like, oh, I can't wait to see you. We're gonna meet at the station and then we're gonna walk together. I'm so excited. And I'm like, me too. So fast forward to the day of, I don't hit him. He messaged me. I don't go. I don't intentionally. I intentionally did not go on Facebook because I know, because Facebook will tell on you of how long you've been, if you were active or not active or whatever. Because at that point, I don't think they had an option where you can turn off your availability thing. So I didn't go on there. If you want to lay on me, bro, just come on, just lay down. Angel, lay down, girl, just lay down. Don't breathe hard like that. So yeah, I didn't go for like maybe like a week or two. Finally got back on there, had like buku messages from him. Okay, bruh, we're not doing that. Stop. Lay down and stop. You're fine. So I had like buku messages from him or whatever, right? I apologized. I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, would it have been a lie? Because I think I told him like my dad didn't let me, because it wasn't really a lie, because my dad wouldn't have let me win. Like, I was always in church, sir. I was in church Monday. I was in church on Sundays. I was in church on Wednesdays. I was in church on sometimes Fridays. I was in church on Saturdays. If I'm not in church, I'm in extracurricular activities. Stop it. So I told him like my dad didn't let me go with the whoop. I wasn't able to get on the internet. So fast forward, okay? Weeks, let's say like 2, I don't remember how long, but let's say like 3 weeks went by. He bring up another time when we should meet up. And this time, I'm like, so this time I brought up he's like, we should meet up, we should do such and such. And I was like, no, you know what we can do? You can just come to my house. Mind you, I think at this time I was not 16 yet. Definitely not 16, probably 15. Never met this man in my life. Don't even know this man from Adam or Eve. He did not go to my school or nothing. Okay? And I'm inviting a stranger to my home. Okay? Okay? So we make the plans. He ends up coming. I make sure that nobody is home when he comes, because I was just home by myself. You see how dangerous that was? Do you see how God covered me? Do you see how God covered me? You covered me in the midst of it all. You loved me. You gave me another chance. You see how he covered me? Okay? Up until before the day, I was so nervous because like anything could go wrong. My father could have been like, oh, I ain't gonna go to work today. Or he could have came home early. Bruh. Then you won't know how many times I've been caught up because my father either came home early or I had to cancel my plans because he didn't go to work because it was a holiday, and I thought it was a holiday just for me, but no, it was a holiday for the both of us. I used to hate labor, whichever holiday that causes adults, not some people, not to go to work. I think it's Labor Day or something. Whichever holidays, I used to hate it down. Because why are you not at work? Why? Because why? Bro, when it snowed in, I used to hate being being a snow day. Because while everybody else is out here lollygagging, snowball fighting, I'm in the house being forced to read some books, to cook some food, do some math. Oh my gosh. Child. So yeah. So up until the day I was real nervous. Okay. So, and I also didn't have a phone, but I think he had a phone. So when he was on his way, he messaged me. He was like, "I'm on the way." I'm just praying like, God, let this man cancel. Let this man, and he didn't cancel. He ain't cancel. So he gets there. We meet or whatever. Now I'm the neighbor that I had, the neighbor that was above my apartment. He used to snitch on me all the time to my father. Okay, like snitched me down. I could not stand his son. I didn't like his son. His daughter, I was indifferent. I didn't care for her. I didn't care for his whole family, if I'm being private. I did. Then, like, definitely his son that was in the same grade with me, did not like him. Didn't like him at all. I could have done without his existence. Just saying. So, I was nervous also because I was like, oh, the man is going to see this boy and he's going to tell my father. I had to figure out what, child, it was just too much mechanics having to be done. So when he get there, he messaged me because where our apartment was, it was, bro, stop. Enough. Let me get the story out. You're doing too much. You gonna lay here or you gonna go, what you wanna do? Girl, my goodness. So where I lived at was right across the street from the train station. So once he got to the train station, he messaged me and I knew like, oh, he's like a cute little 3-minute walk away or 4, but he's close. So he comes, and you know how when you meet somebody, like their picture and their face did not correlate to me. In his picture, he was mad cute. Like filters was like a rare thing then, but he filtered himself. Okay, he filtered himself down. Okay, this was a grown man. I was 15. This man was probably 18 or up. Me now, I can tell that he probably was like 18, 19. I was 15. Oh my gosh. Sad. So he gets to the house. He knocks on my door. I open the door, whatever. Nobody's in the house. My cousins are not there. My uncle is not there. I think at that time my uncles and them used to be. This is like right when my no. But my uncles weren't there. My cousins weren't there. My father wasn't there. So it was just me in the house. Thank God. Because I would have been dead. I wouldn't even be here to tell y'all the story. I would have been unalived. I wouldn't be here to tell y'all the story. Okay? So boom. We meet. Immediately, I'm like, because in his picture, he looked light-skinned. Okay? Like, light-skinned. Not like my light-skinned, but like light-skinned. Like, that's kind of still my type to this day. I'm gonna lie to you. I mean, the majority of people I dated aren't really light-skinned, but like that's just my type. Okay? Light-skinned with some he was in his picture. He was light-skinned with some earrings. The diamonds was glistening. He had waves in his hair. Glistening! Okay. The man that stood before me, okay, the earring was dusty. I mean rusty, dusty. Nowhere near light-skinned. He wasn't dark-skinned either, but he was like a brown-skinned man. Wasn't as tall as he seemed to be. A little bit chubsky, okay? Had on this white beater, whatever it's called, just dingy basketball shorts with a book bag. You see what I mean by grown? That was a grown man. That was before me as a 15-year-old. Real weird. Gross. So he comes in the house where I'm a bit weird because like I don't know this person. and like this person is in my home and I can get caught at any day. So like I'm kind of like praying to God, like, let's make this conversation real quick. He comes with like, he's like, hey, he hugs me, and I'm an awkward person. When I don't know you, I don't like to be touched. To this day, I don't. We gotta be of a certain rapport for us to be hugging. Like, you have to, like, my sister I hug all day every day. My mother I hug all day every day. But like outside of like my comfort zone, like my friends, even with my friends, I don't really hug all of my friends, because it's like, why are we touching? That sounds so weird to say, but like, why are we touching? Or what is the friendship doesn't require touching, okay? Like, it takes a certain amount of time for me to get comfortable to be like, all right, oh my gosh, friend. And even then, I don't hug all my friends all the time. Now, I will definitely tell you I love you every single chance I get. Every time we get off the phone, I'm gonna tell you I love you. I don't care if we spoke on the phone 3 times, you gonna hear me say I love you every single time. That I do. But it just be hugging. You're not my man. Why you touching on me like that? Stop that. So he hugged me. I was awkward about it. The conversation, I think he could tell that I was, because he wasn't at my house long. We talked a little bit, and then this man thought I was gonna do it with him. Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you smoking? Are you drinking? I mean, the question is, am I dumb? Am I stupid? Am I drinking? Because why you got a stranger in your home, bro? Okay, go. Why you got a stranger in your home, bro? Like, what? What did it? So he's not like coming about it and saying it, but he's hinting at it. And that's where it got awkward for me. Because we sat on the couch, right? But I sat like far away from, like, we sat on the end of each. Because at this point, I'm 15. I don't really do too much of the boy. Like, I was boy crazy, but like I was boy crazy at with an appropriate age. I was boy crazy with boys my age. So when I saw this man, it was too late for me to be like, you don't look like your picture. Yeah, it was too late for me to be like, because for me to see him, to know that he didn't look, I had to be close to him, because as y'all know, I'm visually impaired. It was too late. It was too late. So he was trying to hint at it, and I was like, well, you gotta go. My dad is going to be here soon. And that's how I was able to like wrap it up. Like, he was in my house no more than, I believe, like 5 minutes the most, even if that. So he like get his book bag or whatever, we walking to the door, and this man tries to kiss me. We walk into the door, I'm talking to him, and he just turns around, grabs me, and just kisses me. And I was so disgusted. Like my mouth was like clenched tight, because he was trying to like poke his tongue in my mouth. Okay. Now, I love a good tonguerization. Let's be okay. I love a good tonguerization with someone who I'm attracted to. If I'm not attracted to you, you're not gonna get a kiss from me. You're not gonna get a hug from me. You're not gonna get. I can't even imagine myself pecking you. You understand me? Because I'm not attracted to you. Now, there's some dudes who I can like push past my unattraction, because you make me laugh, because you're tall. There's things that, like, you make me laugh. Your height is amazing. Something. First and foremost, you make me laugh, though. The conversation's great. And then also, like, you may not physically, like, your face may not meet what I like, but like maybe your height meets it. Your personality is bomb. Personality always wins me over. Personality will always win me over, okay? But I have learned in my 28 years of living that, like, personality don't win me over no more. Like, personality is a great addition, but I have to be attracted to you physically. Like, I have to find you a piece of attraction to you. So he's like, okay, so we're walking. He's in front of me because I'm walking behind him, and like he turns around. How to explain this? Like his arm is like around my back because I'm caught off guard. So I'm like leaned on his arm, and he's like on me like this, but like we're standing up. And I'm like, So then he gets off me and he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted it. You wanted me to kiss you. I was like, no, I didn't. I was trying to walk you out the door. And he walks out the door and he's outside the door. And he's like, I forgot what he said. But I instantly was just like blocked out. Like I was just like, as soon as he walked out the door, I just was just, close the door. Okay? Close the door. Immediately went and got in the shower. Well, I watched him walk up the stairs to like leave my apartment or whatever. And then I meant up the stairs, not down the stairs. Because he walked down the stairs and then it's like a thing where you could walk up the stairs to go to, I lived in the projects. Don't ask no questions. Just, he walked up the stairs to leave. And then I went and got in the shower. And then like sprayed the house down. Because the boy was also musty. Okay? Musty. Yeah. So later on that day, I got on Facebook and he messaged me. He's like, oh, I'm so glad I saw you. I can't wait to see you again. Bro, I'm going to look and see if I can find the messages. And I'm going to put it in my thumbnail. Because, cringe. But for a very long time, he will always message me. We would talk back and forth or whatever. Like, real vague. From that day, I never, ever, ever, ever saw that man again. Not in real life, though. Not in real life. Like, not in real life. He used to call me baby and babe and all. Ciao. Who is the babe? Well, I was a baby. I was definitely a young baby. You should be away. You should... Yeah. But I also feel like there's also another story time where I'm gonna tell y'all where like I feel like I've had predators around me. Now that I'm thinking about things, like I've had predators around me that like needs to be put in jail. Like in jail. Cause they were well aware of my age. But I think it was a thing back then when like we thought it was cute to be dating somebody who was like mad older than you, because I did it and I consensually did it. Not did that because I wouldn't do none of that. But I mean, like I dated older men, but I also was dumb and young and didn't know what I was doing. So like, but they were aware of what the heck was going on. But that's another story for another day. I should do a Predator series. That's what I'm gonna do. So the next one's gonna be another Predator series. Or whichever story comes up. But I'm gonna write all of the Predator series titles down. And then we're gonna go through them. Because my gosh. It's like you don't be knowing the things that has happened to you. And how like it could have went so left. That, oh my gosh. Ciao. Disgusting. But I love you. I mean it. I love you. Know it. Thank you so much for watching this quick little short video. I hope that you like it. I know it wasn't really like no much of like anything or whatever, but I had to be consistent. I'm sorry. So I will see you in my very next video. I'm about to go to sleep and I'm gonna edit this in the morning and y'all gonna have this. I actually need to edit this right now so y'all can have this.